Alright, you know what time it is, you know what rhyme it is. I'm your gracious host, A6, coming back at it like a crack at it. It's been a minute since we've spoken in this fashion. It's usually lives we're doing, but here I am, and we are dropping a vid today. Now, I know I didn't do a live Sunday. I was out and about, which I'll tell you about that on when I come up with the live this week. It might be tonight. We'll see how the day goes. But I got a few things to talk about. But in the meantime, what I wanted to bring up and discuss with you guys is the whole Cuomo situation. Cuomo basically getting the boot or being told to step aside. He decided to step aside or what have you. So it's been brought to our attention that apparently there's been a lot of sexual harassment or sexual misconduct cases or complaints that have been brought up against Cuomo himself. And this kind of, people were chatting about it for a while, but I mean, it never really hit the mainstream like that, which, you know, mainstream tries to ignore certain shit. Which, you know, you can make the argument it got so bad that even the mainstream couldn't ignore it anymore. And I think that's fucking wonderful. Now, here's the thing. I find it very interesting that right around the time he rolled out these mandatory vaccine mandates and shit like that, and all these policies and shit that ain't even law, I find it very interesting that the rollout of all these mandatory vaccines for employers to function within the corporation of the city of New York. I find it interesting that all that stuff rolled out, and right around that time, his head went rolling. Like, yo, and if you look at some of the posts that people are putting up on Instagram that actually live in New York will never report on this correctly anyway, but if you look at a lot of those posts that people are putting up, there was a lot of people out front of them buildings, bro. They said it was hundreds, might even have been thousands of people out front of those buildings. People were not having that bullshit, yo. If you had, like, time to get down that bitch and you didn't have a job or whatever like that, or if you had a day off or something, you was down that motherfucker, because like at the end of the day, that's tyranny like a motherfucker, bruh. You can't force somebody to get some shit put in their body. That's absurd, man. And I found it very interesting that so many of those people were out there protesting, and right away his head was rolling. So you gotta say that, because New York was the guinea pig for this whole entire thing. New York basically started the whole entire, the Gestapo way of doing government and shit. And all other cities and cities and other corporations, umbrella corporations of the United States, in every state, they pretty much, were following suit. So it's just, I had to say Maryland's probably one of them. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, these damn governors were looking at these this situation and these people that were outside and saying, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm not going out like that motherfucker. Give up all that wealth and all that stuff like that, because I mean, you still gonna make some money in another position, but you ain't gonna make the same money you make as a governor. Fiat or whatever you want to call it. But let's stick to a surface level of understanding for those who don't know or unaware or initiated. For a position like governor, you're gonna get paid the big bucks. You know what I mean? So hey, with that said, it's very interesting. So I want to see how everybody perceives them, because New York was the first state to roll out that mandate where you had to have a vaccine and shit in order to function. So, hey, what other cities do next is very interesting. But yeah, they'll never admit that you were responsible for getting the governor to fuck out or nothing like that. They'll never admit that shit. They'll always come up with some other shit like that, especially if it goes against the agenda they're trying to instill. They'll create something else, and they'll say, yeah, well, he's getting out because of this. And they won't even address the complaint that you're talking about. But the job was done because the dude's gone, and he's the one who rolled those mandates out. So I wouldn't be surprised if the next cat that comes in and take his spot, basically says, yeah, well, we're gonna go a different route with it. We're not gonna be as hard body with it. And at the end of the day, I keep telling people, bro. People keep saying the new world order, new world order, new world. Yo, that shit ain't gonna work, bro. It's not working, yo. Like, they were not counting on the new Earth and the new sun and all that stuff. They were not counting on DNA being unlocked from the new level of consciousness. I mean, the same rulers that were ruling over us for all these damn years were pretty much doing it because our DNA was locked all up. So they decided to take advantage for themselves. And they were trying to basically keep a hold on everything that was going on by giving out these vaccines, so people that DNA started to unlock or hadn't fully unlocked, because let's keep it a buck, if your DNA was unlocked and you had a enhanced level of inner and overstanding, there's no possible way you would take that vaccine at all. Like, yo, so like the people who didn't quite get there yet got the vaccine, and now they pretty much stuck where they are. It's an RNA. So yeah, they pretty much stuck where they are. Meanwhile, those of us who haven't, we continue to evolve every day. Like, dude, I'm watching the progress of me being able to have a new level of awareness and be able to sense certain things. You know, it's amazing. And my body's also enhanced a lot too. I'm starting to understand or overstand where I need to get my food and water sources from completely. I told you guys about findaspring.com. I've been drinking that water very heavy. It's been cleaning out my insides, dude. Like, I have consistent flow of my body. Clear thinking. Pineal gland is very much functional. I mean, it's dope, yo, but like, this is not stuff that the people who are lower frequency will understand, you know? And lower frequency things are things like fear and all that other stuff. So, I mean, it's a great thing, man, but it's also sad because you wish you could take more people with you, but they always say, where you're going, everybody can't go. But it is what it is, man. So let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. And meanwhile, I will holler at you guys on the next one. Might see you tonight. If you don't see me tonight, I'll put up a bulletin and let you know on YouTube. If we are not going live tonight. If so, you'll just see the shit pop up in my feed. But, you know, I'll holler at you guys later. Take it easy. Peace out. Also, bang the Cash App too, man, if you can. It's Anthony Lawson, IA6. You know, you drop me like $1, $5, whatever. I'll get something to drink. You know, gas money for me to get out there and get some more of that water. That'd be cool. So, you know, drop that in the comment section. All right, peace out. Holla at you.